actually love owning a car here in Albania. The public transportation system is pretty good, but you kind of have to rely on their schedules. So for me, buying a car was essential in order to be able to move to different parts of the country on my own time frame. Obviously, the first step in buying a car here is actually buying the car here. I got this car from a friend of mine and bought it a couple of years ago, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about after you've already bought it, sort of things you need to do in order to own the car in this country legally. As far as I understand, it's a law all over the world that you have to pay taxes on the car or some sort of registration fee. And so I did that a couple of weeks ago. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here and pay the taxes for owning a car. And I'm not sure how much they'll be. Last year they were around $20,000, around $200, but let's find out. Sim. Paguaj për taksën. Po, kam rezervuar në 4 gush.
21.520. Mos të ndodhen 400 lekë të thyra?
Jo, s'kam 400. Prit? Aha, 400.
Unë të lonë paruam.
Faleminderit.
Mirëpas.
That wasn't too bad, just a little bit confusing for me at a couple of times because I wasn't 100% sure what you were talking about. But now it's time to go pay for my insurance right across the street. And the way that I lined my things up is that my taxes and my insurance have to be paid at about the same time. So I paid my insurance as well on the same day. Sigurimi mbaroj sot.
Ivan.
Po. This is not necessarily an endorsement of this place. This is the one that I use. It cost me 26,000, so about 250, 260 US. A little bit less than that, but almost that. That's for my insurance for the entire year in Albania. If I want to go outside Albania, I have to pay an extra for a particular, called a green card, but it's a different international insurance. Luckily for me, both of those things can currently be done in Pogradec. However, the third and most complicated part of this entire owning a car thing has to be done in Korça, and that is a technical check. It used to be every year that you had to do this technical check, and within the last couple of years they switched it to every 2 years. And then what you're supposed to do is not just show up and hope that they have space for you, you're supposed to make a reservation for a particular time. It used to be that you could just call and they booked you as soon as they could. However, Albania has shifted to an online platform. There's an eAlbania app that you go, you put all your vehicle information in, they have you register, or they have your registration info, and then you book a time. However, this is where it gets very frustrating. As a foreigner, I don't have an Albanian ID number, and so I was still able to use the web browser version of this app and be able to get in and register to get a spot to get the technical check on my car, which needs to be done every 2 years or every other year. However, when I went to the scheduling for Korça, near where I live, they're fully booked for the next 2.5 weeks, and mine expires in 1 week. So now I have to figure out how to combat that. I was presented with 2 options. One, I could go and sit in Korça and just wait, crossing my fingers and hoping that there's an opening. Or 2, I book the earliest day that I could and carry proof with me in case I get pulled over that there was no earlier date available. Unfortunately, they only opened 2 weeks at a time, and every day that I was waking up, the 2 weeks from that day was being fully booked also. So I woke up at midnight in order to be able to book an actual spot. I got my spot. It's not for 2 weeks on August 4th, but I got my spot. And today is August 4th, so I'm headed to Korça to get the technical check done on my van. made it to courtyard, made it to where they're going to do the technical check. And there's a line, but I'm here like 15 minutes before my reservation, so it's fine. It's not as crazy as I would have expected, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do from here. So I think I just put it through, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I went into this office behind me and paid 2,700 lek, so like $25, $24. And then now I just have to wait in this line until my van can go through. I think that's all I'm supposed to do. I asked some people, that's where they pointed me, so let's hope that's correct. Update, I've been sitting here for an hour and we are a little bit closer to the front. Not as close as I would like. I've gotten about halfway through. I'm not really sure why they made me make a reservation if I was just gonna have to sit here and wait for forever anyways. Let's see how long this takes. I'm so close. Almost there. So everyone that I talked to about doing this has advised me to bribe the technician, basically leave 1,000 lek, so the equivalent of about $10 in my paperwork, so that they will pass me even if there's something wrong. And I don't want to do that. Honestly, I don't want to condone that, and also I want to know, I don't want to be passed if there's something wrong. So I want to know if there's something wrong. So I'm not going to do it. We'll see if it affects my final result. Okay. Under. That's what it takes to own a car here. Hope you found some part of this video interesting. I hope it was helpful for you if this is what you're looking for. If not, I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the next one.